On today's special edition of Watchin' Whatever We Watch, we're going to watch a game show from 1979 called Beat the Clock. Just to let everyone know, Watchin' Baggage has been moved to Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, Jomboy and Jake Radio. And on Fridays, we're going to just watch a random game show or random anything. We did Supermarket Sweepstakes last week. That was a lot of fun. We can do more episodes of that if we want. And that's it. I'm Jomboy. This is Jake.
Hi.
Are you excited for this?
Guess so. Guess we're going to beat the clock. I feel like it's going to send me down a weird wormhole of TV hosts. And this is Monty Hall. You and I, a quick non-research, but like he did radio stuff. He called the Rangers for a year, and then he got into the hosting game, and he never left. He was better known for Let's Make a Deal.
Oh, okay. I knew the name from somewhere.
It's just a really weird career to get into.
Oh, fun graphics.
Okay.
Smash it. Crash it. That's the way. Every day you can play Beat the Clock.
They're telling people to beat their clocks.
A little song.
And now here's the star of the all-new Beat the Clock, Monty Hall.
Wow, that girl got to be with him.
Nice.
Hey,
I'm
you.
liking the show.
Thank you very much.
So those are like Hooters outfits.
Well, it's nice to be back on television, and it's really nice to be back
shorts
with the
and
best stunt show
stockings.
of all time, Beat the Clock. It's a great way to start off your day. Lots of stunts, lots of good humor, lots of fun, lots of pretty girls. And we're the lucky ones because we've got them. Thank you, kids. I want you to meet Lisa over
little
here.
creepy.
And we've got Autumn, and then we've got Cindy. And you'll see a lot of them on the show. See you
Lisa,
later.
Autumn, and Cindy. Sydney or Cindy?
I think Cindy.
I like them all the way.
Well, what can I tell you about Beat the Clock that you don't already know?
Everything.
Two teams play against each other in stunts, and then, of course, they play against our famous clock. That's the one right over there. And if you can beat the clock, you can make a lot of money on this show. And there are two couples just dying to make some money, so let's meet them. Jack Nars.
Okay, Monty, on the red team, we have Gary Capata and the number one girl in his life, Sue Steiner.
It's so weird.
Our, newlyweds over on the green team, David and Jerry Jacobson.
David, you have kicked the coverage.
Yeah? Got a good job, probably.
How long?
4 weeks.
Congratulations.
Thank you
That's very nice. Where are you kids from?
They've been dating for 4 weeks?
Where are you
Married.
from originally?
Married.
I'm from Connecticut.
And she's from?
Yeah, he is.
Indiana.
I always have to ask a question. Nobody starts from here. They always come from somewhere.
Right.
Nice to have you here. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a consultant for a small company.
Well, she's going to consult
What's
you on how to
that?
do the stunts later on. Maybe we'll find out more about
Consult.
Jerry as we go along. I see two different names here, Gary Capata and Sue Steiner.
Right, how you doing?
And I guess that's your best gal, huh?
Right, sure is.
I should, there's limited questions I can ask you in a case like this, you know that. But so let me just switch right over to what do you do?
They're not
I
married.
work for a large CPA firm, and so does Sue. Same firm, in fact.
CPAs?
Right.
Tell me, is she a deduction?
She's a credit.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Now there is some grade A 70s accounting humor.
Not nice to be funnier than the MC.
I'm sorry.
All right, gang. Looks like this is going to be a
Who are you
lot
liking
of fun.
better?
4 great kids. We're going to start the action now with a stunt that
ooh,
pits the ladies
green.
against each other.
Okay.
The winners will get $500
The girl on the left
to start their
is
scores
reminding
rolling.
me
So, ladies,
of
come with me.
a movie
and
character
we're going to
in
make
the
some
movie,
hamburgers. You like that? Come on over here. The lady
big
green
hand-
is on
what's it
this
called?
side
Alright.
over here. The red is on this side over here, right behind
so huge.
the table. One on the opposite side facing the other.
big
Come
hang,
right back
the
to
big-
the beginning because
the
this
fuck
is
is
going
that
to be the
movie
beginning
called?
for you
Yeah.
here. We're going to make
Well,
some
anyway,
hamburgers.
she's all
You like
bouncy and cute,
hamburgers?
so I like her.
It's the best meal I know how to make, the only meal.
Did you hear that, Gary? The only meal she knows how to make. And Jerry, how about you?
I can't cook.
Wow.
You're at a decided disadvantage in this game because you're going to cook me a hamburger because I have all the ingredients laid out for you here. See that plate down at the end of the
Okay.
table? Well, I'm going to ask you to make me a hamburger by taking the bottom part of the hamburger, placing it on the plate, coming back, getting the meat, putting it on the hamburger, come back at the
The
onion,
big chill.
come back at the pickle, put the top of the hamburger on top, and the one who completes that first, I want it all like that, nothing slipping off the sides. The one who completes it first
Seems very easy.
or is leading when time runs out will be the
Right.
winner. All right?
Just
the time
building a
allowed for this
burger?
stunt is
What?
a full minute. Oh, and one other thing I should tell you.
Catch.
We're very sanitary around here. We don't
Use
let
your mouth or
anybody
something?
Yeah,
touch
you
the
can't use your
hamburger.
hands.
So you're going to do it by placing this in your mouth. And that's right. And
Okay.
placing your hands behind your back. Are you ready? Get set. Go.
Glad it wasn't just stackable. Oh, the
Oh.
slide technique was huge.
Yeah.
She copied her.
Oh, have to.
Uh-oh, this is going to be tough. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
One bun's upside down.
Look at
Hey,
this.
she's pushing the
That's
table.
it. Very good. Look at you lost your bun. You lost the bun. That's it. Get it
Bun
back.
on the table.
Get
Burger
the meat on
stuff.
top of
Yep.
it.
Oh, that's a good move by Green.
Not bad. Not bad.
I think you got to get
Slide
under
over
it. You got to get under it and flop it
Keep
on.
it going, Sue. Keep
Like
it
a scoop
going.
it?
You can't stab it.
Like a spatula scoop.
You can stab the bread. You can't stab the meat.
Jerry, you gotta get it on the bun.
The bun's not on the plate.
Yeah,
Jerry.
I like. She's getting all the materials over there.
All right, all right, all
The other
right.
one's going to win.
Has she got it?
I mean, is it on the bun?
They're counting it.
Okay. I mean, she was the winner.
Yeah. Jerry.
Take a bite. Gotta take a bite. Come
yes,
on.
Yes, we'll have to accept it. You little sloppy, but all of it was on, and it all stays together. So the winner is Sue Steiner.
Sue Steiner.
Cheering to
Let's
that.
go back to the boys.
No
Proud of her.
qualms. Number one girl.
Number one gal, Sue.
You'll never
Dude,
get
that guy
a
is
job at a
creep.
hamburger stand.
That creeped me out.
Listen, you
Whatever.
not only won
He's like very-
$500, but what's more important,
Gary?
it earned you the right
Yeah.
to work together on a stunt now, and you both can be
I think he's a
competing
little
against our clock
uncomfortable.
to get another $500 and double your total up to $1,000. So are you ready to go into that? You got your breath back?
She wanted to do
All right,
this,
we're
and he
going to
was
play
like,
a little
okay.
game
See,
that
he's very
involves
like-
cups and balls. Bring them out, and let's find out what the cups and balls are all about. Now, folks, join me out here.
Come
now,
with me.
I want Sue to stand right about here because you're going to be throwing the balls.
Oh, good.
And Gary is going to be catching them. Gary, you come on over here with me.
In his mouth?
Because what I want you to do is, see, I want you to bounce the ball, Sue, and Gary, I want you to stand on the mat, and I want you to catch them. You see? What's the catch?
There's got to be a
Why,
catch.
how could you think of such a thing?
What's he always doing?
The catch is this, that you have to catch 2 balls, you
I
see.
get dizzy when I
And what we're going to do,
sneeze.
she's going to bounce, you're going
You
to catch, and you're going to have to do
hold
it
it
within
in.
the time
Even when
limit
I let
we
it
have
out.
for you, which is, the time for this stunt is a very nice, comfortable 45 seconds.
Okay.
Now, you're going to have to catch them not in your hands, but in cups. Can I have the cups, please, Autumn?
Oh, God.
No. These cups are for when the queen comes to tea. I want these cups over here.
What a classic
They're slightly
mix-up.
different, as you can see.
Oh, they're being put on a bra.
Ooh. This is a late night game show,
He
huh?
said this was a
I
morning
want you to
show in
hold,
his
hold
intro.
them at the extreme end. Can you get at the extreme end? That's it. The very
What's the
end,
difference
right over
between
there.
the
That's
end
right.
and the
Straps over
extreme
here,
end?
All the way down to the end. Have you got it here? That's it. Marvelous. Now,
'Cause you
all
can't,
have
like,
to do, of
grab it.
course, is when she bounces the ball, you catch one in each cup, right? And you'll turn around. You're
Oh.
back to her. And you can't turn sideways to see where the ball is, but you can go all the way back like that and follow the ball. One in each
Interesting.
cup. And
This is actually
45
kinda fun
seconds, and
now.
you
She's
got
gotta
another
bounce it,
$500. Are
too.
you ready?
Hard.
Start bouncing, Sue. Oh, don't hit it. Bounce down, down here. That's
Sue.
it.
Oh.
Oh,
Put your head back.
no. Yeah, you got to look a little bit. Here you go.
There we go.
Yeah. They've got it.
You can do it. You can do it. Just one more.
You got to find the spot. Ooh, that was bad effort by him.
She's going too fast for him.
Yeah, you kind of need a rhythm.
Got good reach on it.
Ooh, that was bad effort.
Again.
Come on,
You got to
Sue.
pick it up earlier.
Seconds left to go.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Yeah, I think so did the band. You hear the live band kick in there? Oh no, she's getting too hostile. It's not a quantity game, Sue.
No, it's a, you. No, Sue.
Quality.
Sue. The band did it again.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Here it is.
Isn't that too bad? I thought you had it because you got the first one in such fast time, but you didn't get the second one.
It's a tough
Gary
game.
and Sue, you don't get the extra $500, but not bad, not bad. Now, I tell you what, that's just the beginning. We have more to come on Beat the Clock.
I'll be honest,
Coming
I
up
didn't
with
love
more
the effort
stunts,
from either
and
of
then
them.
we'll have the men
Yeah,
lock
I
horns
think
for
this
more
is the
money right
first
after these
episode,
commercial messages.
and the casting wasn't like, you know, I don't think they know this is a real thing.
Right.
This feels like they don't realize it's on TV and they're just doing it for a bunch of friends in the family.
Sure.
And welcome back
I don't
to
like
Beat
the
the Clock.
host.
So far,
far.
the team of
He's
Gary
not
Capata
comfortable.
and Sue Steiner,
No.
the red team,
It's-
have
it-
$500.
it is the
The
first
green team
episode.
still waiting to get their first amount of money. And now it's the men's chance to try for some dough. So Gary and David,
Here
come
we
up here
go.
to the starting line.
Sue
This
got-
is the
I like
starting
it, Sue.
line.
She got so
And
excited.
we're going
for
to
that.
play a little game. I hope that you're in great physical condition, both of you, because it's going to take a lot of good, deep knee bending. Are you good at that? I'll put one box behind the red team, one behind the green. Now, it is your job to take this box and transport it across the
Butt
finish
slide?
line right over
Yeah.
here. And when you do, come back and get a second box and do the same
Oh,
thing.
no.
And the person who can deliver 2 of those boxes across the finish line first will be the winner, or if he's
I
leading.
mean, is this
by
the
time
most
time
low
runs out.
budget
The
game
time
show
for
in
the
the
stunt
history of
is
game shows?
I think we can't do first steps anymore. I think we
Okay.
need to get in
Yeah.
to when like
Sure,
the
two
show's
is
a
1
real
minute.
thing.
All right.
I think I
now,
agree
how
with
do
you.
you think you'll transport
But
them
on-
across the
this is
line?
the lowest
Not
budget
the way you were thinking. You
game
can't
show
drag them
ever.
across your
Oh,
feet.
this set's got
Girls,
some
bring out
stuff
some
going
special
on.
apparatus.
It's a pretty nice set.
Here
Well,
we
they're
have
bouncing
some
balls
belts
and-
from the Spanish
Game of
American
games.
War, I
It's the
think,
dream.
which will
put
wrap
nipples
around
on
your
them?
midriffs. Hanging behind the belt is a rope. On the end of a rope, a ball.
Oh,
the
wow. So
ball
they
is
have to
going to pull
drag
the
it.
basket across the finish
That
line.
does
You see
seem kind
that?
of hard. Just squat
Only by
walk.
getting the ball in the basket will you be able to transport it down stage. I'm going to move you over just a
I
little
guess
bit to make a little bit
that's
more
easier
room.
than what
Okay.
I was thinking of
Now,
with the butt slide.
Don't start until I say go. No use
seems
of
like it's gonna
hands.
be
Just
very
squat down,
uncomfortable
get
to
it,
do.
pull it, come back at the second one. If the ball comes out of the basket, you got to come back and retrieve it, right? But no hands at any time.
Was this his
Are
first
you ready?
ever
Remember, you have
hosting
to come
job?
back for a second one. Get set.
I don't know.
Go. Off to a flying start.
There it is.
Oh, wow. He's crushing him.
Yeah, it's just a good duck walk.
I mean,
oh,
his
no.
legs are too wide.
Oh, no.
He's awkward. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You gotta get another one.
Back you go.
But that's it. Oh, no, but the ball's bouncing so
No
much.
hands. Now the trick is to see how they get it back in. No hands, no hands. He's got
Oh,
David's
look at
away.
that
Wow.
butt drop.
Just dropped it.
It's Gary. It's going to be a
Oh,
push.
no.
Just keep your pace,
Gary's
man.
left the box. Davis still got his. Coming.
Come on.
Don't short it
Finish
this
strong.
time like a jerk.
That was some excitement.
Right person won again. Ooh, David.
Ah,
Don't love your teeth.
guy in
No
the
butt.
red.
That is a
Buttless.
tough- That's
That
a
girl?
tough one.
Yeah.
When you have
That's
to,
why
when you
they
have
had her
to go
walk
with
out.
those knees
Oh.
bent in that position.
Yes.
Oh, you have to be in good shape. Look, Gary's out. He's done. All right. So the
Gary's-
green team
his
is back
body's
with us
too loose.
and wins $500 for that event. Good.
Look at him.
Now,
He's feeling
you
it,
catch
man.
your breath, David, and I'll give you a long time, like 3 seconds to do so. You and Jerry will now work together to get another $500. You just about ready for it, you think?
bet.
That'd be
You bet.
great.
Good. All right, this time we're going to play a game that we
That'd be a
call
real
Hanky
treat.
Panky. Let me show you what Hanky Panky is. Come with me
Mm-hmm.
over here, not too far because I'm going to have to throw a ball in the air. So the two of you will stand right about here. I will show you how to use a tether ball, as if you didn't know, but in case you didn't, I will show you
As
how.
if you didn't know.
Tether
how to
ball,
use
didn't
tether
know,
you
yeah.
take at the very end, by letting out a little bit of rope at a time, you can make wider and wider circles, right? Until you got it really
Holding the
going.
mic under the.
That's what Dave
This
is
guy's a
going to do.
pro,
That will be your
man.
job.
That was pretty good. That's his
Come on
best
over
move.
here,
That
Dave.
guy's a pro.
You will stand on this mat.
He's-
and
he's
you will
This is
wind
just
that
ep
tether
one.
ball
I know,
and
he's
go
explaining
round and
everything
round
and
not
round.
making
And
any
what do you think
jokes.
you're going to be doing, Jerry? You're going to be in here in the barrel. Come over and sit in the barrel with your back to David. Sit right down in the barrel with your back to David. Comfortable? Now you see a box of handkerchiefs.
No.
You will take these handkerchiefs one
wow.
at a time, not more than one at a time. You'll throw it straight up in the air above the height of the barrel so that David, in spinning his tether ball, can capture one on the rope. Now, what you have to do is get 2 of these in the time allotted. Have to capture 2 to be able to earn
So
your
this
$500
feels like a
in the
quantity
time that we
game.
have for you. May I also
She's-
remind you,
does
You
she
just
have
gotta
to?
have
Does
to
she
make
throw
one
one at a
complete revolution
time?
with a handkerchief on the rope. At least one revolution for it to count. Do you want to try one handkerchief for me, dear? You'd have to throw it a
Oh,
little higher than that, or he'll
Oh,
never get
no.
it. He'll never be able to reach it. Well, that's not bad, but just don't throw it back over his head, or he'll never get it either. I would suggest
You don't
straight
know
out
that.
try and
Okay,
get it
shut up
You don't
about
know
it.
that.
Let her play her
Tether
game.
ball's got to go all the way around.
Let her
until
play
you
her
have
game, you
reached
know?
the
This
circumference.
feels
Let's see how
like
much
a
time you have
quantity
for the
thing.
stunt.
Boom, bam, bam.
Time on the board is.
I mean, it's got to be a minute, right?
50 seconds.
seconds,
And
okay.
you have to get 2, and I'll let you know when you've got 1. Are you ready? Start making your circles. I won't start the clock until you get right over the top of that barrel.
I mean, is that.
Let
oh,
out a little bit more
Jesus
shaft.
Christ.
A little bit more, little bit more, little bit more.
This is not what I
little bit
expected.
more. All right,
What
ready?
did you think?
Go!
I thought she was going to have to.
Ooh!
That's why.
Oh!
No, he has to make 1 revolution.
I thought she was going to have to
Keep
throw it
going.
backwards more.
Did he almost just hit her?
This. I mean, dude, if he comes in too low, she's getting
Here he
knocked.
goes.
Oh my God!
Good eye, Jerry.
This was not. I didn't think he was going to be able to.
He's got one. He's got one. He's got one.
Oh, he
Got
just
her.
hit her.
Got her.
And you still have 20 seconds.
Did the one
You still have
count?
20 seconds. You just need one more. And you got it.
Oh, they did it.
I mean, like that game was a one and done.
That didn't make it to F2.
No.
All right. All right. Now, you see, even though you're going to have to pay for a new barrel, you kept sucking that barrel pretty good, David. But you had lots of time, and you made a nice comeback and got 2 of them, and you get $500
I have to tell
more.
everyone
Your
a
total is
secret.
now
Okay.
$1,000. And, my dear friends, both teams will be back for the bonus shuffle to determine who gets the chance to win up to $10,000 right after these messages.
Do you think there's a big finish on this game?
Oh,
Well,
yes.
We're back now. We're back, and we're going to play the bonus shuffle.
I mean,
As
some
you
of these
guys can
events
see right
almost
now,
seem like a big
the
finish.
bonus shuffleboard is divided into areas ranging from $300
I love shuffleboard like this.
to 4 to 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 1,000. And I must tell you that, of course, that the one whose disc is touching
Got
the
it.
highest amount of money when you finish the game is the person who will win and win that amount of money and then play that bonus game for 10 times.
They're
the
literally
amount.
just
So if
playing
somebody
in a
should,
bridge
let's
version
say,
of
hit
shuffleboard.
800 and win.
Yes.
You'd be playing the bonus for 8,000. 1,000, you'd be playing for 10 grand. That's a lot of dough. I should also like to tell you that if your disc goes all the way through and off the board, it's worth nothing. We'll remove it. Same thing if it goes off the side.
one
and
toss
same
and
if it
it-
doesn't go
okay,
as
they get
far
a
as the
couple.
first number.
Good.
You have to at least touch the first number, okay? Now, here is something for you to consider. Because the green team is leading by a score of 1,000 to 500, they get an advantage in this game. They will have 3 discs to throw against the red team's 2. All right?
Wow.
It's big.
So, green team, ladies first.
I feel like
Jerry, you're going to be the first one.
90%
I'll go down at
of
the end of the table
this
and
show
let you know
is
how
him
you're
explaining-
doing. Jerry goes first.
over-explaining the
Sue, you'll
rules.
be next for
Exactly,
the
and
red
that's
team.
kind of the only
Here goes
problem
Jerry, the first amount.
is that you have to.
Looks like a pretty good
Too
shot.
hard.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
All right. Now listen.
Jerry's a goddamn ringer.
It's touching 900. Now, you know what you have to do, Sue? You've got to do something either better or knock it off. Here it is.
Knock it off,
It's
Sue.
Yeah, you
$900,
kinda have
Sue,
to
the
go for
first
the
shot
knock,
red
right?
team.
Get it, Sue.
She's coming up. Will she touch it?
Yep.
She did. She knocked it off the board.
Okay.
Okay, David.
Big.
Now, take a look at
Oh,
the way
no.
things have changed. Now, the red team is touching 900.
Yeah, I mean, David could be a
I'm
bad
rooting
guy
for
in a
David to
movie.
go way too low.
Here it comes. Good shot. They're both
I can't
off the
believe we're
board.
just watching
now
shuffle.
we're down to just
Yeah.
one disc each.
I'm
and
enjoying
it
it.
comes down to
Yeah,
a fighting
it's
finish.
like
Gary, you got
been
an
the best
open
event.
table to shoot at.
They should put this on TV
I have
right
no
now.
faith.
All right.
I like it. You had to
Gary
put
is
something
touching
on the board.
600.
Yeah.
Gary's at 600. Who's going to take the last shot?
Oh.
David says,
This is
"Wow,
a
boy, I'll
mistake."
take the last shot. Now,
course.
here's what you got to beat.
This
you can either
is a
slide it
mistake.
past or try
Jerry's
and
first
knock it
shot
out.
was amazing.
Let's
She
see
got
what
the whole
happens.
left side open.
He tries to slide past and
Oh
quite do it.
my
The Reds
God.
still knows him out.
Oh,
The Reds knows him out.
sexism loses. Jerry was the
was
better
that
player,
close.
and everyone knew that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Which means that the red team gets $600, and in
Oh,
just a few moments we'll be
no.
playing a bonus game for 10 times
Sue
600
can't believe it.
or $6,000.
Is that the ball
right
game?
After these words.
Is that it for Green Team?
Maybe they just lost. Maybe they're hugging goodbye and shit.
All right, we're back, and Gary Capita and Sue Steiner have earned the right now to play our bonus stunt for 10 times 600 or $6,000.
I hate that you're against
Here
Gary or
is your
Barry
bonus
or
stunt.
whatever his
Three
name is.
pages.
I'm not
See the
against
way
him.
this
He's just
man
having a
acts
good
nicely
time.
He
neatly?
just
I
looks
want
like
them
a
like that when this
goofy
stunt is
goober
finished.
every
The
shot.
reason I want them like that is because I'm going to knock them down right now, and it'll be your job to get them right back the way they were. And the time for this stunt for $6,000 is
$6,000 is a lot of money.
Right?
They didn't put any into production.
45
that's why.
seconds. And one more thing.
Oh, really?
The only thing you can use
Look at that.
is your feet to get them up.
Oh,
your feet
what?
together,
What?
right? Now, face each other.
Thought
right
we were
over
just
the
gonna
first
Had
pin.
to know
Put
that
your
was
hands
coming.
on each other's shoulders.
Oh.
And when I say go, using only your feet, you go. Ready? Go. You gotta get all three.
This seems kind of
Off to a
easy.
start. Let's see how they do.
I mean, one
This is for
person should.
$6,000.
They have to both do it. It seems easier than what they're doing.
Yeah.
Close to the first one. All right, you got one. You got one in 30 seconds. You got 30
Put
seconds.
your
Your
put it,
legs together, yeah.
put the base between.
Okay, they've
that's
got
good
a
strategy.
plan here. Yep.
Close.
I mean, Gary, lean. I mean, you should be good.
Okay, come on, do that.
They've
There
got
you
a
go.
game
Now you
plan.
go. Now you.
They're good.
Oh
no.
shit. Okay, she's
You audibled.
guys.
Guys, you had a
guys.
plan.
They got 5,
Oh
3,
no. No composure.
2, 1.
They got nervous. They clamped up.
So
They're just
funny.
kicking.
Just kicking you. How old do you think Sue is now?
My dear Gary and Sue, so close and yet so far away. They got 2, didn't get the third. We'll come back and say goodbye to these kids in just a minute.
Say she's 24 here.
Is that the end of the show?
65. Around in her 60s.
Green team's still hanging out. She could be dead.
Jake, jeez.
I knew that'd shake you. And you were running a little too hot, so I had to bring you down a peg. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna Facebook her.
Thank you for being with us. You're a wonderful couple. The Jacobsons, $1,000 now. Gary and Sue, you come back tomorrow, and you'll be trying that
Oh,
same
okay.
bonus
Winner-
stunt for
winner
the winners, 'cause
stays.
It keeps going until somebody learns how to do it and wins the money. You picked up $1,100 for today, and
You're being
tomorrow you meet a
creepy right
brand
now.
new
You
think
couple.
that's her?
And maybe even play that bonus stunt. So let's see how the 2 CPAs do
I don't
when
know.
they come back
Maybe.
to meet another
How old
couple
is
on
she?
Beat the Clock tomorrow at the same time. Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
I think that's her. That was the horrible ending. I know-
Winner stays.
I know, but still.
Winner stays.
You need something big at the
Receive.
end.
Serta's perfect
I mean, that
super
event
mattress
was
and
for big
exclusive
money.
Certa Foundation.
$6,000.
Provides
Yeah.
firm support
$6,000
wherever
back
you
then.
need luxurious comfort where you want
More
it.
than
Perfect
$6,000
sleep
now.
from Certa.
And
And
firm.
The Premier Glider bends over backwards to make cleaning under furniture a snack.
So a
Built
mattress,
for years of use
and a
from
vacuum.
Premier. Plus,
That
Nestle
vacuum looks like
Egyptian
it
henna for
sucked.
beautiful hair. Deep conditioning improves texture and body.
An Egyptian
Nestle
henna
Nature's way to
Yeah.
beautiful
hair
hair.
products.
And
I don't think that's still a
Six
brand.
And from Sanwa, a supply of noodles to go. Nutritious and delicious dish that comes with its own dish.
Very
Just add hot
Shrimp
water.
noodles
10 minutes
to
later,
go.
It's ready.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Sanwa Food. Finally, a waffle iron. Plus a supply of
That's huge.
Staley syrup, the all-natural syrup. No
Waffle
preservatives,
iron's
nothing
pretty good.
artificial.
Staley syrup.
rich
They didn't
country
stay.
maple flavor that
Wow.
naturally tastes better.
A lot of these brands.
Serta, Nestle?
This is Jack Norris
Ruth Robin
speaking for Beat
Sportswear
the Clock.
for the models.
A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
That was Beat the Clock.
Stay tuned. Next over most of these CBS stations.
I don't know. I was episode 1. I think you're.
Yeah.
I think you're correct. We can't use pilot episodes anymore because obviously there's a lot of things they change afterwards. That was bland as bland can be.
No. No, I mean, you're just getting too caught up in the descriptions, but I mean, that's everything we're about. That's Game of Games. We used to do that.
I like that, but I don't know if I like it for a game show.
I mean, yeah, it's...
And the
yes.
the host, I'm giving him the
It's
benefit.
a lot of
that-
explaining.
giving him the
You're
benefit.
not
That's
wrong.
first episode, but there was no jokes. There was no banter.
He did a couple jokes. He did that you're not supposed to be funnier than the host.
He didn't bring out the personalities of the players that much.
I mean, he couldn't do. Think about the games he had to describe. The only thing he over-described was the shuffleboard points when he counted from up by 100.
And if it doesn't
but
go on
everything
the-
else, I
if
mean,
it
dude,
doesn't go on the table,
if
it's
he
0
didn't
points.
explain the tetherball game,
Tetherball game was wild.
you have to explain that.
Almost wanna watch
the
episode
pins
2
he was
to
pretty
see.
quick with, but yeah, I would be interested in watching a season 6 episode because I'm guessing that the host is more comfortable. The games are a little more well known. Like, dude, think about when you turn on what's the Price is Right.
Yeah.
Like, he explains Plinko, but he doesn't. Like, Plinko.
Drop that shit.
Yeah.
All right. That was Beat the Clock. See ya.